Welcome to the Spiritual Cafe. Today on Chat Time we have Susan Johnson, and Susan is going to share with us something of her experience with the Lord.
Okay, I was raised in a United Church, almost literally. I went through everything that went on and was brought up by a Christian mother. And I guess you could say I did everything that was expected of me growing up, but then I left home and that everything changed. And we were living in Labrador. We came back to Newfoundland, and Ralph had gone away to work. And I was home, and I suppose I could say I was under conviction maybe for a couple of years. I really don't know a timeline, and I really didn't understand what was happening to me at the time because I wasn't familiar with everything with Salvation Army and all the terms and stuff. But I did go to the Army, and I went Sunday mornings. We brought our children there, and then I was going Sunday nights. And I guess, like I said, I was under conviction because I had all these feelings. I didn't know what was happening. And it got to the point where I said, I'm not going to the Army anymore Sunday night because if I don't go Sunday night, I'll be okay. Because in my mind, I thought that you could only get saved on Sunday night in a salvation meeting. So that was my way of thinking. So I didn't go for a while. And then one Sunday afternoon, I took my children over to Sunday school. And I came back home, and the Spirit convicted me. And I had no choice, but I knelt there in my house, and I accepted the Lord. And then I said, well, now I got to do something. I got to tell somebody. So I said, well, I'll have to go to the Army tonight. So I went to the Army. I just sat there in the back. I didn't say anything to anybody, but when they gave the altar call, I got up and I went forward and I knelt at the altar. And like I said, it was a good experience, and I believe 100% in God's perfect timing, because I'm not sure if it was that night or the next Sunday night, Ralph called from Toronto and said he wanted to move family up to Ontario. And I believe that if I had gone without the Lord in my heart, I really don't know what path my life would have taken. But it was I made the decision, the timing was right, and since that, I've had a friend, I've had a forever friend. He's there all the time, and there's been a lot over the past 4 or 5 years that a lot of trials and tribulations and heartaches that I've had to go through. But God kept me through it all, got me through it all, and I rely on Him every day. I would not be able to get through a day without Him. And like the song says, I can't even walk without Him holding my hand. And it's been, I don't regret it. It was a good decision. It's the most important decision. And like I said, I recommend it to anybody.
You've had a very difficult time. You didn't touch on it very much, and I don't want to go into a lot of detail, certainly. But it's been difficult. Ralph got sick, of course, and passed on. Throughout that time, can you give us a little idea of what the strength that you received from the Lord?
Well, like I said, I wouldn't be able to get through a day without Him. But it was a very difficult time.
Sure.
Ralph was sick. He passed away. And a month later, my granddaughter was born with complications. So the first 3 months in the unit. And a year later, my mother passed away. And I was still reeling, I guess, from Ralph's passing. So it was a very difficult time. And I have to admit that I went into a deep depression. And it's an experience that I don't want to have to experience again. It was, I was getting to the point where I thought everything was hopeless. And I felt like I was in this deep, dark hole and couldn't get out of it. And it just got worse and worse. And I was advised to take medication, but I refused. And
but you got through it.
But I got through it. God brought me through it. He delivered me from it. I can tell you the experience that happened. I got to the point where I couldn't read the Bible, I couldn't pray, I just couldn't do any of that. But God was holding on to me. He wouldn't let me go. And I picked up a book this morning, and it was about the old hymns of the church, and the song was there. It spoke about it, and then I would read it, and then I would start singing the song that was there for the day. And this morning I just haphazardly picked it up and read one and laid it back down, and then I picked it back up again. And I can say I decided to do that because I believe God made me do it. And the song that I turned to was Great Is Thy Faithfulness. I read about it. I started to sing the song. I couldn't get through the first verse. And I started to cry and shake uncontrollably. And I don't know how long that went on. But eventually it just stopped. And when it did, I felt like I was just literally lifted out of that dark hole. I felt such peace. And it was just, it was an amazing experience, and it's hard to describe. You know, it's hard to describe the depression that I was in, and it's hard to describe this experience where God lifted me out of this. And that's about a year and a half ago, I guess now, and I've been doing well, and God's been by my side every day, and like I said, I can't live without Him. He brought me through.
Well, thank you very much. It's been nice chatting with you. Great experience.